Hello everyone, and welcome to day 197 of playing Persona 4 Golden in real time. This series where I play through the day in the game on the same day in real life, one day at a time. Today is October 24th, so let's go ahead and see what the gang is up to today. So getting synced up to start us off as usual.
Hello.
I heard from Rize-san that seems nearly everyone earned their scooter licenses over the summer. You may be interested to know that I acquired mine around the same time. Quite a coincidence, isn't it? I mean, I feel like why did you get yours is a little bit like confrontational or like trying to push them away. So let's go ahead and say it. Let's go somewhere together. Huh? Yes, I wouldn't mind doing so, should the opportunity arise. I'm confident in my cycling skills, so I doubt any trouble will arise en route. I'm hoping by the time we get to the end of Naoto's social link, they relax a bit more, don't speak so formally all the time. Hey everyone, they posted the test results. The awful moment of truth. Oh well, I'll check it out. I mean, you decided to check the test results. Should be pretty quick because I just need to go to the very top, and then there's my name. You got the highest score. Whoa, you're a genius, you. That's awesome. I'm just as happy as if I got the highest grade myself. Okay, definitely a sign of a good friend. Your social link friends seem to be looking at you admiringly. You feel that you became closer to your school friends. Lunch break is almost over. You decide to return to class. Classes have ended for today. However, because you have no leads, you have no choice but to wait until something occurs. Let's go ahead and save real fast. And then, let's go ahead and teleport to the first floor. And spend some time with Naoto now that we've got the social link started. Good day, Yusan. Ah, yes. Do you have time you can spare with me today? Naoto has asked you out. Might be reading a little bit too much into that. You feel your relationship with Naoto is going to become closer soon. Will you spend the afternoon with Naoto? Let's do it. Naoto looks happy. Samegawa floodplain. It seems Naoto has something to report about the card you gave her. As you can see, nothing is written on it. It's just a plain white card. But it does feel a bit stiff given its thinness. Without any indication of its contents, however, I have no idea who sent it. I'd chalk it up as a prank. Let's see. I feel like that's no fun is a little too casual about it, but I think casual is kind of what Naoto needs, so let's go ahead and say that's no fun. One would expect there to be more. Naoto is smiling like a child. Naoto's cell phone is ringing. Ah, excuse me. Yes, it's me. Ah, Yakushiji-san. What's the matter? A thief? In the Shirogane estate? Yes. Yes. I see. I don't keep anything in that room that I'd miss terribly. You have already reported this to the police, I assume. Then I'll leave the rest to you. As long as Grandpa is safe, it doesn't matter. I can't take my eyes off this case yet. Naoto hung up quickly. Let's say... A thief in a sleuth's house does sound a bit odd. You know, we'll go for the flavorful selection. There's no need for you to be so skeptical. Naoto looks a bit embarrassed. That was from Yakushiji, my grandpa's secretary. It appears someone has broken into the Shirogane estate. My room was targeted, and he wanted to know if I could think of any particular item the thief might have been after. Several items pertaining to me were also stolen from Grandpa's inventory. I don't know about those, but my belongings aren't of any particular value, so... I guess the card could be relevant. Let's go ahead and say that one.
Yes.
That's precisely what I was thinking. Naoto nods. Regardless, you don't have to worry about me. We both have more pressing matters to attend to. I'm not sure how to react to you, worrying about me. Naoto seems exceptionally edgy. You feel you understand Naoto a bit more. Okay, just started this social link recently, but making progress. The Naoto Hiragana social link has reached level 2. Your power to create personas of the Fortune Arcana has grown. Naoto's growth of heart has affected her persona as well. Sukuna Hakona learned to Invigorate 1.
I'll see you again.
Practically against her will, you walked Naoto to her house before going home. I mean, I'm going to the scene of the crime, not the safest choice.
Welcome home!
Okay, let's go ahead and save, and then let's go ahead and knock out some more reading. The sofa looks nice for some reading. What shall you do? Let's see, what have we not read yet? I guess we can go ahead and make some progress on a food fight. Read food fight. You begin reading food fight. It says that the essence of Chinese dining is to eat everything that is served. You do feel that if you put this advice into practice, it will toughen your body and mind. Since you finished hyperspeed reading, you're able to read more than normal. There's still some pages of food fight left. You decide to save them to read next time. Okay, I guess the book give us some food for thought. But that's going to wrap up the gameplay portion of today and bring us on to shuffle time. Today's card is the Strength Arcana, but in the reverse position, which is not promising. Sounds like we drew the weak card. An upside-down Strength card can mean that you are, or about to, experience an intense anger or fear in your life. You seem to be lacking the inner strength that this card normally represents, meaning you might be experiencing fear and a lack of conviction and confidence in your own abilities. This can mean that you have forgotten all about your passions and the kind of joy, happiness, and fulfillment that came with doing what you love. A reverse strength card in a reading might also mean that one is experiencing depression because of a number of reasons, and because of that, it is draining all of the happiness from their lives. One might end up being withdrawn from society because of the unhappiness or depression, since they may feel people are the reason why they are so sad. It can also be a sign of jealousy, especially when everyone seems to be happy or excelling in every aspect of life while you are stagnating. This card indicates that you must learn to gain confidence in order to re-harness your inner strength. Alright, this card was a bit of a bummer, basically being like, yeah, you got depression, but, you know, I think there's always a path forward and ways to make progress. I think there's definitely been times that I've felt like I've been in a rut and not sure how to get out of it. I think one thing that really helps is just taking stock of where you're at. Recently, I've just been tracking how I spend my time and not really focusing too much on, like, I've set out an ideal schedule of how I can spend my time and then track how I am spending my time without being too harsh about it, not feeling like any misstep is a failure or a loss, but just taking note of it, seeing where I'm at, and then moving forward, I can start seeing if I'm moving in the direction of the ideal schedule. And I think one thing that's been helpful is just tracking my time has pointed out where I'm losing a lot of time without really putting thought into it. And so obviously, if you go on YouTube for a long time or Instagram, whatever, and time seems to get away, but you can't really tell how much it was. But then actually keeping track of it, it's like, wait, I spent like 3 hours today on Reddit and YouTube. Then it's like, all right, I think there's plenty of room that we can kind of get a little bit of value back from. And so I think just having that logged objectively makes it a lot easier to find room for improvement. But either way, that's going to be another card down and another day done. So that's going to wrap it up for today. Feel free to subscribe if you'd like to follow along with the journey, as I do this every day. But either way, thanks for watching. I truly appreciate it. I'll see you guys tomorrow.